Q107, the latest great news to come out of the center here is, folks, Summerville now has water. Bring containers to the Summerville police station in Summerville. Make sure those containers are clean. They're going to ask you to limit yourself to 2 gallons each. Of course, they've had more than their share of problems getting a hold of things like water. They're working on ice right now, but Dorchester County at last some salvation and some great news that water is available.
On Ashley Phosphate and Dorchester, and also we'd like to know, where can one get money sent? Western Union or something like that?
Well, that's another question we've been trying to find an answer to. It's one that hasn't been addressed, and we still have no answer for it. Now, your drugstore that's open, is that prescriptions only?
No, it's got other things too.
Okay, some of the essential first aid things that people may be in need of.
What about a tire repair? Would you know of anyone who has that?
A tire repair? No, I really don't. A lot of businesses have phones that are working. I would.
Do you know any calls on Lake Marion?
We had a report up there that in around the Rocks Pond area was hit pretty hard, and a lot of the trailers there were pretty much dumped and are now worthless.
Yeah, well, I have a trailer on Blunt's Landing, which is right before Rocks Pond.
This was Azalea Park, you guys.
Everybody know, not trying to make it fast there because the bridges are out up there too.
The bridges across the 2 lakes are out?
Right.
Okay. I appreciate that information. We weren't aware of that.
Yeah, well, one of them caved in. That's the only reason why.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Alrighty?
Sounds good.
All right.
You bet. There we go. Q107, hi.
Hey, Doc. I'm down here off Ashley Phosphate in Colony North.
Church.
We've had a lot of damage back here, and I know you've been thanked before, but I'd just like to thank you for being on the air. We've had a lot of damage done to the area because of the trees, not more or less the flood. We got a lot of the wind.
Yeah.
I just want to thank you guys for being on the air.
Okay, I appreciate it, and thanks for listening along. The information will just keep on coming. All right? Okay, Q107, hi.
Hi. I was just wondering if there was any word about the sewage plant, Berkeley County?
They're still waiting for power, and they are on the not safe to
The
drink.
main one.
Okay, and I had Charlie Hall on the TV a while ago was talking about putting 1 drop of bleach per gallon of water. That's not enough bleach.
We understand that. We have been told anywhere from 10 drops per quart to 10 drops a gallon. Next time I talk to emergency preparedness, that is one of the matters that we will address. So just stand by for a few minutes, okay? Stamps, weighing packages, etc., okay?
Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay, good enough. Thank you.
The official word from Charleston County Preparation, they changed their mind, is now 8 to 10 drops per gallon.
8 to 10 per gallon. That's from the EPC people who are handling the emergency measures here in the city. I've got a call finally. I can get back in touch with the Navy. We'll do that very shortly. We'll talk with Pat Dooling. We've kind of been out of touch with them. I'm hoping he's going to take care of their people first. Navy released numbers 743-6167, 764 situation. Jimmy Churchill of American Flat Glass Distributors from Marietta, Georgia, is set up in Charleston at the Charlestown Shopping Center next to the Firestone Building. He is offering plate glass and all forms of sheet glass. This is wholesale and for contractors only. And we only hope that Jimmy is doing us right on the price of all that glass. So we are Q107. The announcements keep coming in. If one hasn't pertained to you.
They just opened that What if a train?
Bucket took a damage.
Desde que todo terminó, aún no sé qué sucedió. Yo sé que no te olvidaré.
whining and complaining will do. I have Pat Dooley on the phone from Public Affairs at the Naval Base. I'm just getting too many questions in here, Pat, and I just can't handle it. They're driving me crazy. First of all, what's your problem over there that you can't communicate with the people as they call in? It's legitimate.
Well, Michael, you know, we have suffered basically the same damage as the community has. We're without power and without water. In a lot of cases, when folks do get through on these phone lines, because we're without power, the bells don't ring and the lights don't light up on the instruments themselves. So
Sure. Most of the questions
we hope to have
folks who are without dad want to know how they can, what the Navy is doing to help them with...
some sort of an order where we can work.
Sure.
Our best advice to folks now is if they are at shelters, to stay where they are. If they vacated Navy housing areas, don't move back into those places until we'd like them to stay tuned to your station, and we'll be updating on your station as often as we can.
Okay. Any other items? Any other tidbits that you want to?
Within 7 to 10 days. We are basically hoping that our Navy
Navy personnel, right?
retirees, those who are normal.
107.
I don't think
It's
we can
5
go
minutes
this way.
before 3 o'clock.
That's why everybody's going the other way.
It's 5 minutes before 3 o'clock.
My heart is filled with so
You can't.
love and
You can't get close with this camera because of
someone I can call my own.
the windshield.
All those trucks,
One of the
guys.
neighbors just came back from there. They do have full service fare that you get on that bag of ice.
But you got about a 3-hour line for that 69
They have
cent.
line for the
What are they lined up for?
In fact,
I
one
wonder.
of my neighbor
Stuff
remarked that he
too.
was
Cross that road, please stop and let people cross. It's not going to make you any later. I mean, wait, you got a meeting to go to? Come on.
All right, Hoser.
Hey, Kim says hi, Mike.
Yeah, is everything all right at home then? You got my home phone number. If you have a problem, you know, we can always talk. We're good friends,
Your
Joe.
home number?
Yeah, my old home number. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
How about the dog, Hose?
Well, Hoser,
Must be dead.
Kim probably grabbed him by the scruff of the neck. So that's enough of that radio stuff. We've got problems of our own around here. Okay. And we're sure you do have problems around your house. Folks, you're getting a little testy on our telephone, hollering and screaming about those guys selling ice for $2-3 a pop. Hey, if you're going to pay it, fine. But don't complain when the authorities chase them away because you need ice badly. If we get people operating outside the law, we are going to have ourselves a first-class mess here in the city.
That's
Not
right.
that we don't already. Summerville CPW customers again marching quite rapidly in the approach of Hugo.
And it was an orderly evacuation,
A lot of
guys.
phone calls up front. The maggots are out there.
Where are you guys from, really? And who do you represent? Get the business in the town. Call me Monday or Tuesday. We'll track down numbers, and we will verbally assault those people, and I think we're all going to feel better for it. Billy Yutnick. Hey, what a guy, Billy. With all his meat and other foods, he has 100 pounds of meat.
Still?
His deal is tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
He's going with that little barbecue idea.
The home office will understand. Please call the various emergency preparedness numbers to get in touch with them about how to get the food out to the people who need it most.
Charleston County people, 554-5951. If you've got to be patient, endure. Well, today was a regular work day. A couple more of those, they'll have the debris cleared away, and you watch those boys
Do you
go.
want to take a picture?
Trust me. Okay?
Okay, so somebody's already told you about the building?
Yeah, we understand there was extensive damage to a lot of the buildings on the Air Force Base.
Yes, there was. So the Air Base Commissary has been...
T107, hello.
Hi,
Hi, who's this?
my name's
Yeah.
Tina Hoyt, and I was listening to your radio station, and
This is
we're talking
Azalea
about
Park.
the stones that are charging too much.
What's left of it?
Right.
And my mother and dad are up in Michigan.
Oh, look.
and They have reports...
Boy, that thing got moved. Unless they moved it.
So they will prosecute for charging us too much for what we need.
Well, that's good. I think that's a nice legal avenue to take instead of kicking them in the crotch, as the doc suggested a minute
Well,
ago.
I think that's a good idea too, but I think they ought to let them know.
Well, what we want everyone
look
to
at
do
that
is if you
house.
find someone doing that, get their name. Find out where they're from. Find out what business they're from.
If you want to buy the ice, do it while you're doing that.
Yeah, go ahead and say, oh,
Be
sure,
nice to 'em.
here's my $5. And who are you? Where are you from? And what is your business? Write it.
And let them know that we know that.
Write it down because we're gonna get it hot on the trail and go after them here next week.
We all know that there are people out there that take advantage of people in situations.
I just don't know if everybody knows that they will be prosecuted. You don't have to pay that much money.
Well, you know, some people are in pretty desperate need of some of these things.
I can understand that, you know, and I'm willing to pay whatever it takes too, but they will get in trouble for it, and they need to know that we know that they will get in trouble.
Absolutely.
They took off the other tree. There's one stuck in the V, and there had been another one stuck on top of it.
Hello. Hi, Q107, hi.
You better up through
Hi,
there
this
when
is Santa the Track Stars.
How you doing?
Did you find your generator?
No, we haven't, and we're checking to see if you've gotten any calls for it.
No, I'm sorry, we haven't, and it's almost to the point where we hate to send folks out there because it's getting toward curfew time, ma'am.
Right, right.
So, I mean, we tried. We hope somebody would just stop by with a generator, and if that didn't pan out, that's just the way it is, and I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I wanted to ask you, we heard something about Piggly Wiggly selling them. I've called all the Piggly Wigglies.
No, there was a man next to the Piggly Wiggly in Ladson who has one for sale.
And he was pounding people for an exorbitant price.
No, he was doing a good deal.
Oh, he was?
Yes, he was cutting.
Oh, where now?
If you'll hang on, we'll find that phone number for you.
Great.
Okay, hold on. Hi, this is Q107. Thanks for calling. Hi, next. Hi, this is Q107.
Michael,
Yeah.
Steve Bartlestein.
Hi, Steve. How are you?
Good, buddy. How are you?
I'm so glad you called. You know, I'm getting tired of talking about the hurricane. I know folks can't hear enough about it. You got some sports?
I have sports for you, just to alleviate some of all this.
Oh, that's great. I heard the Citadel won. True or false?
True.
Absolutely. Great news. Great news.
14 to 10.
14 to 10. 2 years in a row they beat the Navy. That's tremendous.
Hey, Clemson beat Maryland 31 to 7.
There you go.
Howard beat SC State 10 to 7.
That's amazing.
Hey, that's a good ball game. He's turned that program around there.
You bet.
Number 18, NC State.
right over there, sit. Lost the road.